Welcome back, viewers and subscribers. It's your girl, Star Flames, and we're back with another video. So, in this video, we're gonna do a follow-up on Jay-Z extortion claims moving forward based on the audio that has been submitted by the investigators. As you guys can remember, a audio was released about 2 weeks ago. In this audio, you could hear Jane Doe admitting that Tony Buzbee forced her to sue Jay-Z. Now, also, based on what I'm understanding is that when Jane Doe went to the Ava Law Group, she also did not name Jay-Z at that point, allegedly. Now, it is said that the Ava Law firm no longer has those documents, but I believe that they might be brought into this lawsuit at a later date, maybe subpoenaed, deposed, in order to see what information they had gathered from Jane Doe and why is it that they referred her to Tony Buzbee. Now, basically, what the judge is saying is that based on this audio, it changes the extortion claims, and the extortion claims are brought back into play. Now, a couple weeks ago, when I told people that the extortion claims was not entirely dismissed from the case, it could come back into play, many people said, I don't know what I'm talking about. Every time I do a video on this, people always tend to say, I have no idea what I'm talking about, but what I said is exactly what happens, or you can literally see it coming to pass. So as such, I think that people believe because I have an accent and my channel is so small, I am uneducated, but I want to reassure you that's definitely not the case, because anyone who has been keeping up with my channel from the get-go, and we're talking about December of last year when I started chiming into this lawsuit, I have been predicting the play-by-play moment. Also, I made a bold statement because I could literally see that Tony Buzbee was a con man with a con plan, and everything is indicating such at this point. Now, let's get into this report, shall we? Because as my subbies would say, Star, we think you're psychic. And I don't think that's it. I think it just boils down to, a little bit of patience and a little bit of common sense and knowledge. I definitely understand that when it comes to Jay-Z celebrities, there's this thing with celebrities wherein they're hated so much, equally loved so much just the same. And because people hate celebrity for various reasons, valid and invalid, every time there's an allegation levied against them, automatically the court of public opinion, the majority of the people are going to believe those allegations. They don't even need any evidence. Even if the allegations are far-fetched, naturally people are going to believe. However, when the few or when the minority does not believe the allegations, the internet portrays the impression that you have been paid by this celebrity. And then if you follow through the months, they'll be accusing you of being paid by several celebrities in order to soothe their ego and to satisfy their agenda. Not many people look into the fact that you are a highly intellectual individual who do not believe in taking side, but speaking the facts and based on the information that has been presented. So as such, oftentimes I get accused of being a Jay-Z supporter. And then when I do another video calling out Jay-Z for his BS, people say I'm a flopper. No, I just love truth and justice. That is it. There's a thing. You don't have to take side. And if you do take a side, be on the side of truth and justice at all times. And if you can't afford to do it at all times, you can at least do so at least 90% of the times. Now, let's get into this report. They're saying Jay-Z secured a legal victory as a judge ruled to keep his extortion lawsuit against Tony Buzbee alive, citing bombshell audio evidence. Jay-Z scored a significant courtroom win Wednesday when a judge decided to keep his extortion lawsuit against Texas attorney Tony Buzbee alive, citing recent explosive audio evidence as a key factor in the case. And I think that with the motion of Buzbee withdrawing from those Sean Diddy Combs lawsuit might be also impacting this sideway. Also now, guys, Tony Buzbee is going after Andrew Tate after Andrew Tate's ex-girlfriend accused him of basically abusing her. You can check out the video on that. I did 2 videos, right? Now, they're saying Los Angeles Superior Court Judge Mark Epstein reversed his earlier indication that he might dismiss Jay-Z extortion claims, stating in his tentative ruling on Wednesday, March 26, that recently uncovered audio recordings have thrown a monkey wrench into his previous consideration. Now, the internet came for me when I told you guys the extortion claim was not completely gone. I said that the judge is reviewing and they're going to come back to court. I told you it was going to come back on the 25th. So now that they're back in court and now that Jay-Z has brought that audio into play, the judge is saying the extortion claims will go forward. However, this is still not a final decision. It's also another tentative decision. Please make note. Now they're saying the recordings obtained by a private investigator at the Alabama home of the woman known publicly as Jane Doe allegedly revealed Doe stating that Buzbee brought Jay-Z into it. Now, some people know that Buzbee has another recording, but on both recordings, it is Doe's words. So the words from her mouth, it does matter. People believe that she was uncomfortable, she was being bullied, she was being intimidated. Because it's a recording, we cannot see with whether she was bullied or intimidated. Now they're saying the audio suggests Doe never authorized Buzbee to include Jay-Z in her lawsuit against Sean Diddy Combs, and that Buzbee allegedly pushed her to name Jay-Z publicly as an assailant. Judge Epstein emphasized the significance of the new evidence, writing that it supports not only the defamation cause of action, but also the extortion cause of action. Jay-Z's lawsuit filed in November 2024 accuses Buzbee of attempting to extort him through a demand letter seeking a private mediation and a monetary settlement. The hip-hop mogul labeled the letter as an existential threat in his sworn declaration. So he's basically saying that Buzbee was pushing him, basically bullying him into a settlement. Buzbee, who represented dozens of plaintiffs in claims against Diddy, has denied any wrongdoing, calling accusation that he pressured Doe into false allegation as a blatant lie. Doe later claimed the recording was altered to misrepresent her statement. However, Jay-Z's attorney Alex Fear dismissed Doe's claim earlier this month, asserting that the tape speaks for itself and calling any suggestion of his client's involvement effectively a lie. So that the audio is going to be monitored. They're going to see if it has been tampered with or if it has been manipulated in any shape or form. So the court is going to do that to determine if it is valid. But for now, it is moving forward. And this can also change on the next court hearing. But I very much doubt that it will. But I want to hear from you guys. What's your take? While you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up, share, stay safe, and we're going to talk some more in the comment section. Peace.